Let's quickly talk about Zenventory warehouse management software. So this is a review of Zenventory. We want to have a clear idea what this tool is about, okay? So here is a synopsis I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about Zenventory, I want you to think about what? Scalability. I want you to think about automation. I want you to think about efficiency. So it's when you think about Zenventory, think about warehouse management software that allows you to analyze and track everything from third-party logistics, supply chain, warehouse management, inventory management, and everything in between. Okay, the whole idea here is that you want to really have a seamless functioning of your warehouse management operations. And the whole thing here is that Zenventory actually does a great correlation between your warehouse management and your supply chain management. This is kind of important. You'll always see this as we go through today's conversation. You'll always see this intersection between supply chain and warehouse management when it comes to Zenventory. Okay, so think about Zenventory as a better way of doing business. So you have an app that really centralizes everything for you in terms of automating all the tasks that really revolve around, let's say, optimizing your warehouse. Okay, and what we love here is that you are talking about what? Inventory management, order fulfillment, warehouse management, shipping management. You also have yard management in some cases. And the cool thing is that Zenventory is actually fully customizable to actually meet your specific requirements, which means what? If you are a small business, if you are, let's say, a tiny business, a micro business, you can still use Zenventory because Zenventory is actually scalable, okay? And the software will grow with you, not a problem. And we love the fact that their customer service is also available to answer all questions that you have. They're available 24/7. They do a live phone support. They do a live chat. They also do email in case you actually are having questions. And they also have all kinds of tools and resources, including video tutorials to kind of help you understand how the software works, how the Zenventory software works. By the way, boss, I want to quickly welcome you back. Welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Zenventory. Okay, and so let's first talk about the pros. So when you think about Zenventory, I want you to think about real-time inventory visibility. I want you to think about real-time warehouse management, integrations with multiple order platforms. You have automated reporting. You have robust security measures, and you have 24/7 customer support. I really want to talk a little more about the advantages. So you have real-time inventory tracking. So basically, Zenventory offers a real-time inventory visibility, enhancing decision-making and reducing stockouts. We have robust integrations. So you have the ability to integrate with multiple platforms that allow seamless order fulfillment. You have excellent customer support that's available 24/7, and you have tailored solutions. Okay, and this is kind of cool. So that's for the pros. And what about the cons here? Well, basically, Zenventory has it's a human invention, so it's not going to be perfect, right? So there is some time you need to account for when it comes to the initial setup. So basically, the initial setup can be complex and can require careful attention and a lot of time. So be aware of that. So you want to account for a couple of days, even if not weeks, when setting up Zenventory, at least at the beginning. There is a learning curve to actually account for. Also, there's a steep learning curve that the software comes with. So basically, if you're not a non-tech user, if you're not a tech user, you're not going to learn this really fast. And also, in terms of customization, there are some reports that actually have had glitches in the last few months, if not years. So this is something that Zenventory is aware of, and they are working on it. But by and large, when you think about Zenventory, I want you to think about a tool that's great for retailers and third-party logistics providers. You have online businesses, all kinds of users, small businesses, large businesses, medium-sized businesses, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, anybody who needs to have a streamlined fulfillment and warehouse management operation. In terms of business benefits, Zenventory enables efficient planning and reduces out-of-stock instances. It really improves order fulfillment efficiency. You have decision making ease with actionable insights. This is just fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Zenventory. So this is a Zenventory warehouse management software review. Let's talk about the features you can actually expect if you were to go through Zenventory. So if you were to buy Zenventory today, there are some features that you can actually have, and that's what we love. We love the fact that Zenventory is an all-in-one sort of tool, if you will. So you have accounting. So when we talk about this Zenventory, we have inventory management, and then we have warehouse management. We also have order management and vendor management. So this quartet is really cool because you are able to actually have a bird's eye view of your operations from one central platform. Okay, inventory management, warehouse management, order management, and vendor management. So when we talk about those four elements, what are the features that you can really get, especially when it comes to warehouse management? That's what we are mostly interested in into this conversation, warehouse management. So you have accounting, you have alerts and notifications, you have back ordering, you have inventory control, you have inventory optimization. This is an important element to have in mind to really think about. You have mobile access, you have multi-channel sales. This is another important element to really think about. You have order fulfillment, and you have order management, and everything again revolves around your warehouse operations because you want to be in a situation where you're constantly thinking about what really works for your warehouse, okay, and your warehouse operations. And so Zenventory gives you the tools and capabilities to have the reports rather that you need to actually make a decision. Okay, so reporting / analytics are kind of important when it comes to Zenventory. And also you have a complete solution around warehouse management, specifically around warehouse management automation. So you're not managing your warehouse anymore like manually. You're not doing it on a daily basis. It's been done in the background by artificial intelligence. You just have to actually enable or activate the tools and capabilities that can really make warehouse management automation a reality for your warehouse. Okay, and what I'm telling you for Zenventory, you can actually you can apply it for one warehouse or multiple warehouses. This is not a problem at all. Let's talk about the value added here. So when we think about Zenventory, you have to think about a few things that really help you really beef up your warehouse management. Okay, so basically think about Zenventory as a comprehensive suite of tools and capabilities that revolves around not just warehouse management, but also what? Inventory tracking, so real-time inventory tracking, order management, supplier management, and reporting and analytics. And the cool thing is that this software also supports industry-specific features and really integrates with several other software and add-ons. And the add-ons, the integration with add-ons happens through Zapier. And as a user, you can also opt for different versions of Zenventory to suit your specific needs. It's all about what's important to you. Okay, and so you have so when it comes to Zenventory, you have two types of pricing plans when it comes to warehouse management. So you have Zenventory Standard, and then you have the Zenventory Pro. Now, the Zenventory Standard, you have basic inventory management, order fulfillment, detailed reports. For Zenventory Pro, you have all standard features plus supplier management, warehouse management, and advanced reporting. So if you listen to this show, you definitely want to go with the Pro version. That's where you actually get all the gist that you can have. And one thing I want to say here is that at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself: Is Zenventory really good for you? It really depends on the volume of inventory you process. It depends on your floor optimization needs. It depends on the kind of staff you are handling right now in your warehousing, right? It's all about your needs. It's all about your goals as well. One thing I want to say, one thing for sure is that Zenventory is really sort of suitable for all kinds of businesses, and it's not cheap though. I mean, I'll talk about the pricing later on, but it's not cheap. So this is something you need to really think about. It's one of those things where when we talk about Zenventory warehouse management system, we're actually thinking about a return on investment. We're not just looking at the price. We're looking at, okay, they're charging us $100. They're charging us 150. They're charging us $200. How much can we expect to make out of that? Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Zenventory. So this is a Zenventory warehouse management software review. Let's talk about the pricing here. And I want you to look on the screen here, and I'm going to show you two screenshots. So the first screenshot is this one. So you basically have a quartet of pricing tiers. So you have 4 different pricing tiers. You have the Lite, the Standard, the Pro, and the Enterprise. Based on our research, if you really want to use inventory for your warehouse management, it's better to go with the Pro. If you go with the Standard, you might be missing certain items, and you don't have all the capabilities you need. Okay, you can see on the screen that for the Pro you have actually 5 warehouses. For the Standard, you only have 3 warehouses. So the Lite, you have 1 warehouse. So basically, if and the Enterprise, you actually get 10 warehouses. And the thing is that if you have multiple geographies, then you definitely want to go with the Enterprise or Pro, at least Pro. That way you are able to manage multiple warehouses. This will set you back $359 per month, but it's definitely worth it. As I said before, when you analyze the price, you have to think about a return on investment. So that's the first screenshot. The second screenshot is you can see on the screen here right now. Basically, if for any reason you are not able to find what you wanted on the website, you always have the opportunity to contact the inventory and ask them for a specific quote. So they will give you a bespoke quote based on your needs, based on your request, and so on and so forth. Okay, and you can reach out to them, not a problem. Now, one thing I want to say here is that it's one of those things where the choice of the plan that you have depends on your needs. It's not just about choosing one specific product or one specific sort of tool. It's all about making sure that you understand how that's going to help you your inventory management. And the cool thing is, please, there is a 14-day to 28-day free trial available within Zenventory. So please avail yourself of that free trial period so that you can use the software in a live environment to see how you react, how the software really reacts, and how you can actually use the software to your advantage. Okay, and you always want to avail yourself of a free trial period before buying software, buying anything, anything online. If there is a free trial period, go ahead for it. That's really the minimum you can do anyway. Let me talk to you about the extras here. So when we think about Zenventory, what are the extras you need to be aware of? Now, I want to say that Zenventory, basically, I want you to really understand, it's an all-in-one platform for inventory management, warehouse management, order management, and shipping. Okay, think of it as a complete supply chain management software tool. Okay, and so you are able to manage vendors, orders, and fulfillment across one or more warehouses. And as I told you before, it's just better to go with the Pro version when it comes to pricing. Then you can actually manage 5 warehouses. And what we love about Zenventory is that it makes it pretty simple and reliable when it comes to maintaining an accurate inventory list that is synchronized automatically across all of your sales channels like Amazon and Shopify. Okay, and so cloud-based inventory management, cloud-based warehouse management, cloud-based order fulfillment, cloud-based shipping software, those are all embedded within Zenventory. Okay, and so you are able to actually integrate your supply chain to Zenventory and really gain big time when it comes to efficiency. And Zenventory has been around for a while now. I mean, they actually started in 2007, so that's been nearly more than 15 years at least than the business exists. And so that's pretty good. And so you're able to try the software demo. You're able to to do a free trial. So the live software for free for 14 to 28 days. This is really good. And in terms of licensing and deployment, you have proprietary, cloud-based, web-based, iPhone, iPad, Android. So the software is available across multiple platforms. What I want to say here is that do not really think that because Zenventory is really a little bit, relatively expensive, you as an entrepreneur, you will not qualify. No, it's all about your needs. I want to go back to that because a lot of folks make the mistake of saying, you know what, this inventory software, this warehouse management software is too expensive. I'm not going to integrate it into my tech stack. Well, you got to look at the value that that software is bringing to your operations and make your determination based on that value. Let me talk to you about the support. So when we talk about Zenventory, one thing we love about Zenventory is that they are actually pretty responsive when it comes to inquiries, client inquiries. They will get back to you really fast. So, and they're also available via multiple channels. So this is kind of cool. This tells you a lot about the seriousness of Zenventory. So basically, they are reachable via email, via phone, and they're also reachable via live chat. Now, on the weekends, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. But the thing is that they're available during during weekdays from 8 to 8, or sometimes they can even do 24/7. So it really depends upon the seasonality of the request. Okay, and so Zenventory also has a training program, a training regimen within the company. So you have webinars. And this is for clients though. You have webinars, you have in-person training, in-person workshops. You also have documentation. So documentation means that you have help guides, you have a knowledge base, you have blogs, you have a forum that's pretty well attended. And so the bottom line here is that you are learning every single day. Okay, you're learning every single day. This is really fantastic. And one thing I want to say also is that when you think about Zenventory, think about a tool that's always scalable. Think about a tool that's always web-based. Think about a tool that's always cloud-based. And at the end of the day, so having the ability to access a web-based / cloud-based sort of tool is kind of cool, especially when you are growing. When you are growing and we're having questions of scalability, we're having concerns about scalability, having a software tool that really integrates with within the cloud is going to help you grow real fast. It really, that growth also allows you to actually manage your inventory, manage your warehouse a lot better, because Zenventory is giving you the tools and capabilities you need to actually manage things a lot better. And by doing that, you are able to know exactly what's happening at multiple locations or at one single location. So this is kind of cool. Zenventory really helps if you have multiple locations. You might be paying a little bit for it, but that's totally worth it. They're charging you $359 for 5 warehouses. This is still worth it anyway if you were to compare this solution to all the other solutions that we have actually reviewed in various shows before. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. This was a Zenventory warehouse management software review. So I gave you actually the synopsis, the pros and cons, the features, the pricing, the value added, the extras. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.